Hello world, WayofTime here, bringing to you another episode of the pack that has no name, until someone figures out what to name it. Mainly, the one who doesn't have a sword in his hand right now. So,
I have an axe.
I'll ask you about that later. Anyway,
Oh,
so let's not distrain our health because we're kind of hungry individuals. So last time we were holed up away from nitro creepers, which apparently are a little destructive in nature, though nothing compared to the ghost creepers that I've had to experience. Those are fun.
I haven't seen ghost creepers. What are those like?
Ghost creepers are. Have you played the Infernal Mines map at all?
I haven't. I've seen that you have been, and I've been meaning to watch more of it because it
Yeah.
looks fun. But
So definitely not giving spoilers away because it's just one mob, but basically the ghost creepers that I've dubbed them, they are invisible creepers,
wait, what?
charged, so you only see the charged outline, and you know how creepers have a 1.5-second fuse?
Yeah.
Look over here for a second. They
Uh,
do this when you go close to them. So I'm right here. Just look
yeah.
over. I'm the creeper. Boom!
That's terrible.
No fuse whatsoever.
That's terrible. Why would someone do that to you?
Sorry, one word. Vex.
Just one word: haters.
Yeah, sums up Vex. Anyways, so what were we going to do? Set up Tinker's Construct, I believe.
Yes, I'm building our pieces right now, and I just got a new book for it. You might want to build one of the pieces here. Let me toss you one of these useful things.
Yay,
See right there on the ground?
stencils! Woohoo!
Yes, there you go.
Okay, so
These are blank stencils.
I'm gonna do
Uh,
it. Which one have you not crafted yet?
go ahead and make the stencil table.
Which is which one? It uses which? The plank?
I think it uses the yeah,
Got
the
it.
planks. Yeah.
Okay, stencil. Stencil. Okay, so where is our workshop going to be? I think
I,
maybe a temporary one on this floor.
yeah, I think of the floor above.
Okay,
And I got a pattern chest, and
floor
I got a
above.
part builder.
Okay,
Yes.
I've got the stencil table down, though you'll also want to have that stencil holder or whatever it's called.
Yes, the chest, pattern chest.
Pattern chest, right there.
We'll go donk, and then so this is the part builder, which doesn't need to be adjacent to all of them, so we'll put it in the corner. And yeah, so I think that's actually.
Actually, I think the
We
part
need the
builder
assembly.
can pull stencils from this
Oh,
pattern
you're right.
chest,
You're right.
not this stencil table. So we might as well maybe switch the stencil table to be over there instead.
You're right. And we go. Okay.
There we go.
And we'll put this guy over in the corner. And
And we
now we
got the
need
pattern chest here, and we have a bunch of empty pattern areas there, and we're just going to need some stencils, which if I can craft them correctly, don't you dare give them away, because I want to feel smart.
I never feel smart. Let's see here. What was the
So let's
last?
see. Wood planks, and then stick and stick, and we got our nice little stencil. So there are a few things that we're going to want to make. First of all, one of them is going to be I'm going to go with the pickaxe head. So
Yeah.
here you can see you can put a blank pattern into the stencil table and then take out, by using the next pattern and previous pattern, a bunch of tool pieces. So these are going to be expounded upon later, but first we got our nice little lovely pickaxe head and a tool station which will be used to actually create the stuff. You know what I'm going to make? This thing. Okay, that's definitely awesome.
What's that?
Okay. I'll make it, first of all, I'm gonna need a few stencils for it first.
I got
So,
you a few stencils right here.
oh my gosh, you're so convenient. Are you Walmart?
I could be. I don't know. How do I tell?
Let's see. Are you punchable?
You stay away from me! No! Oh God, there was a red creeper in our house.
What?
How would a red creeper get in our home?
Is
Oh
he
my
dead?
God! I nearly died.
I missed it.
I.
I missed it. I missed you dying. Dang it.
Oh my God.
So
Oh
it
my
was.
God.
So obviously our light levels are not good, and I'm pressing F7, and it's definitely not good. See the red
Yeah, yeah.
X's?
I see. Oh my
Can
God.
you see the red X's now?
I can see the red X's now. I tell you what, I'll
Oh,
fix
you
that.
know what also is a problem?
What's
Us
that?
having a freaking pressure plate at the front. You know,
Uh,
I am going to rectify this. Let there be button.
okay, good call, good call.
Yeah, unless creepers can operate buttons, I think we're good. Okay, so what we're going to want to do is put those stencils in here, and we'll first use that, and let him work up the nerve to not be a blithering person.
You
Let's go
look,
first.
man. You walk around a corner. You were just talking about ghost creepers. That was like that. That was straight up. That was ghost creeping.
Uh-huh. Tell
It
it to
was
the
really
judge,
bad.
folks. Tell it to the judge.
It
Okay,
was. It was real bad.
Okay, so Tinker's Construct is another one of those mods that is not able to accept the different types of stones. So what we're going to do is go either grab a bit more stone or a bit more of the unique stone, because I think it's a
Right.
2 by 2 pattern that it needs to be in
Yep.
to change, right?
Yeah.
Yes, here we go. We got four regular cobblestone, and we're gonna go a little shoddy on this lovely little thing. Now, I do knock these lovely creations when I'm playing in the other map that I play, the Inferno Mines, but I suppose we might as well test it out before we majorly knock it. So let's go and get this tool up, throw them in. 65 durability, 1 heart. Not the best, so we'll see how it is. Okay, ready for this, Kirin?
I'm
Or
ready.
Dave, right?
You can call you. You have a battle sign.
Yep.
I mean, God! Why? Why is it every single time I fall for it? All right. Well, tell you what. You can take your awesome tool there, and we can. Let's go out and find. Let's check on our crops.
It's
They're
only
not
1
growing.
heart of damage, though, which is kind of
You know what?
unfortunate, but oh
You
well.
know. Oh yeah, it's super sad. I'm bummed too. Let's go back over by spawn. There was that
Oh,
big
creeper
canyon.
behind you! In the
Go creeper.
trench.
That's okay. He's just look at. He's a friend. Actually, having this house with an iron door is pretty awesome. It's kind of durable, right?
Just because. Okay.
You smacked him down with a stone battle sign.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's kind of
cave right
shoddy
here.
like that. Yeah, it is an actual cave, and got some more, not iron, this is some sort of dust. Magnesium. What
Magnesium.
are some of the uses of magnesium? We don't have any eye to check, so
I
we
th
can't
so
say that.
magnesium is an alloy additive. We do have an EI. You can
But
use
we
it.
can't. I thought we couldn't check up recipes.
You can. Factorization's not in the pack until that's fixed. I
Okay,
gotta have
so
my
let's
NEI.
check the uses of magnesium quickly. And there are not any uses that we can see in direct crafting. That's fun.
Okay, so yeah, that usually means it's an alloy additive, which you can use it
Ah,
to enhance the yield of other alloys. Doesn't show up quite right in NEI in the new
this
version, but
seems
it's
to
there.
happen to me every single time. Dead
It's
end.
yes. Well, you know what? We're gonna withdraw this torch. Then they're precious. All right, let's
We
This
got
has
some
been.
coal here, so we might as well put that to good use.
Oh yeah, let's get all of that.
So you were saying, while we're working, that there was something you want to check at spawn?
Oh yeah, there's a giant canyon over there I saw while I was waiting for you to sign on that looks
Move over.
pretty promising. So I'm excited about that because it goes all the way down to the 10 level.
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah,
good.
so like Feed the Beast, I'm a big fan of having multiple levels you have to mine on. So this pack is not default. It's configured such that you have to go to different levels to mine. Metallurgy's default configuration is actually much harder. It puts every metal on every possible spawn point, or every possible height point for spawning.
Ah.
So, yeah, so that sounds like, oh, you could find diamonds at surface level. That sounds really easy. Most people don't realize that it's not very easy. It's in fact the opposite of easy.
We also have some aluminum ore which we can use for crafting later.
Yeah, you might want to grab some of that. I don't have anything but wooden tools right now,
I
so...
I thought I gave you a stone pickaxe.
Oh, you did, and I just didn't see it because it's lost in my clutter.
Now, there is one problem that I see a lot with battle signs, and I'm going to test that right now.
Oh, God.
Yes, you cannot put it on to the wall. That's good. You wouldn't believe how many signs I've lost due to that.
I... Well, putting them up, or...
Battle signs on, putting them on the wall.
Really?
Because, well, battle signs in the Vex maps, obviously, they have quite good enchants.
Oh. Interesting.
such as fire aspect, knockback, sharpness. I saw a sharpness 5 battle sign.
That's awesome. It's like
Yeah,
it'll just cut you right in half.
yeah, with all its woody glory.
Ooh.
And unfortunately, one of the main issues with the battle signs is that appetite. Yep, I
Yep.
just gained my appetite.
Mm.
One of the problems is if you right click, yeah, it's going on the wall, buddy.
All right, so you keep going the way I was going. I'm gonna grab this guy here. We'll have him for later because we are gonna need paper.
Okay, and I
Paper's
think I see that ravine you were talking about.
yeah. Getting down there may be a little tricky. Oh God, there's a wisp. There's a wisp thing. What are you? Obviously from Ars Magica, given the quality of the model.
And the fact that we don't have the other magic mod. Oh, yeah.
Thaumcraft is not ready yet, so we
Yeah,
could
it
not have
kind
it
of
even.
does stop it from being added. So I remember last episode we had that odd book from the Ars Magica area, but
Oh yeah,
we
the
don't.
affinity, and we didn't talk about that, did
No.
we? Okay. Well, oh, look at here's some. I think this is potash,
Ah,
which is useful.
dang it, you
Useful
gained
in
it.
many ways. Aha. Um, I'm going to throw out some of this stone.
Under pressure.
The affinity tomes. So there's a complicated and really, really rich magic system in Ars Magica. And there's a bunch of different things that spells can do, but that's governed by their affinities. Spell casters can be good or bad at affinities. You can gain basically sympathy with a spell. And if you were to have you have an affinity for arcane, so any spell that's arcane you cast more cheaply, and when you become an archmage, which will happen later on, I assure you, we will find that you can cast spells without expensive reagents. The very best spells
Oh,
can be cast without reagents. Yeah, so it's exciting.
yeah. And so, like a noob, I managed to click one, and oh, look, it's gone. Yay.
What happened?
No, as in
Oh, I see. I see what you're saying.
disappeared.
Yes. Yeah. Well, you are now a master of arcane magic, even though you are not a mage. So
Oh, yeah,
cool.
that is definitely how it works. So, how many torches do you have, by the way?
About 8. So I
Here
was
you
just gonna go
go.
in here.
Half a stack.
Awesome. How'd you get a stack?
I found coal.
Oh, I see you've been making them as you go. Right, so we want to find copper and get to that.
There's something I've been wanting to do that I usually don't in my hardcore world.
What's that? I knew I was contemplating it myself. Okay.
Okay, so there are some skeletons here as well, and also a bunch of iron. One thing I would love to see in modded Minecraft is perhaps, since there's a bunch of stone, different stone generating mods out there, something that would allow mod makers to put the ores in different types of stone. Say this
Oh yeah,
iron
yeah,
ore in the stone instead.
yeah.
And
I totally agree.
my sword is gone, but I have a battle sign, so I am prepared. Not really.
Well, you should sing a battle hymn as you swing your battle sign, right? It
I
seems to me
am
like
a
a very
battler of signs. I have no idea what I'm doing.
no. You know what? If you're waving around a sign, it's fair to say that. Wow, getting a lot of potash.
Okay, so that skeleton's dead finally. Did we get anything? We got some bones, so we won't die extensively. And that is a lot of iron. Did you put them so that they generate in clumps?
Nope, we just got lucky.
Huh.
It
Odd.
happens.
I'm not used to that happening.
Well, I mean, if you look, actually, well, let's see. Yeah, it's we're kind of in the edge of a chunk on one side here. So probably what happened was multiple pieces spawned through
Hmm.
the
And we
chunk. 'Cause
also
that happens all the
have
time.
some. Oh, that quartz was hiding something, and I didn't
Ooh,
like it.
I got some quartz.
Okay, so thankfully we do have inventory tweaks, though my inventory is tweaked to the extent that why do I have 3 wooden pickaxes?
That's a fantastic question.
I blame you.
No. And why would you blame me? How could I even possibly be me?
Why
Die,
wouldn't
die, die.
I blame you? That's another question I'd love to ask.
Well played, sir. Well played.
Okay, so we got a bunch of sand here. I'm not used to it generating here. Wait, is that sandstone of some sort?
Yeah, it looks like there's some multiple rocks in here. It's kind of an interesting little canyon, isn't it?
Yeah, comatite with 2
Comatite.
eyes, cobblestone.
Comatite. All right, we got some
Yeah,
more.
this is going to make us comatose, seeing as it's almost the end of the day as again. So that's lovely.
Yes. Well, why don't we? Here's a problem we have. We have not really planned for how to get out of this, have we?
Um, yeah, speak for yourself. I decided to just, yeah, I didn't do anything.
You know what? Okay. Well, let's
Okay,
what are
while
we
we're
gonna do?
here, we might as well grab this quartz because I've been itching to do some applied energistic stuff eventually, and we are going
Ah.
to need some of this stuff. We got some extra bones as well, so that's going to be useful, and we got some lovely quartz, so, yeah, maybe we should get out of this.
Yeah. How you doing
Hunger? Horribly.
on hunger? Yeah. Well, that's
4
good news.
left.
I got some tin too. Right. Well,
Okay.
what I'm gonna do is use the classic Minecraft elevator trick, and just I'm carrying a big pile of dirt.
Uh-huh.
So I'm gonna use. Well, once again, I beg you, sir. I have some tin too. Tin in this pack, by the way, is brown. Interestingly enough.
Yeah, I
So,
wonder what the reasoning for that is.
well, I think in the real world it appears more brown, but does mean it looks a lot more like
Oh, God.
having fun up there.
Yes.
Oh man, all your stuff. Okay, well,
How much of it can you grab? Because I'm willing to cut losses.
yeah, I would say that you probably should. I'm gonna come hop down here and see what I can. Okay,
Oh,
grab
by the way,
the
the two
ores.
skeletons that killed me are now fighting amongst themselves. Oh, by the
That's my
way, I
favorite
am
trick.
going to be a lovely friend and then just abandon you.
Okay, well, you know what? You know what? I'm used to it at this point. I'm used to the abuse that you pass on.
Abuse? What are you talking about? What is he
Talk.
talking about, YouTube? I have no idea what he's talking about.
Remember that one time when you kept beating me over and over?
You mean just 2 minutes ago?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
The proper answer, I think, was no. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm a
Or
very
the one
honest
2 minutes
person.
ago? Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
that
yeah, yeah.
rift is still there, but it seems like it's the
It
honest
should be
one.
yeah, it should be quiescent, right? It should be not
Singular.
growing. Yes, it's not all of them are
Um,
aggressive in nature.
I see another one, and it does seem to be growing.
Well, that's fantastic. I may op myself and run around. Usually they are not quite so dangerous. Right. I'm trying to get all your tools, and it's challenging to get
You
all your
don't need to
tools.
grab the tools, but just the ores.
Okay, well, I think I got everything except for 2 pieces of quartz,
That I can
which,
live with.
yeah, I want the quartz.
Who says I don't have 2 sticks to rub it together? I got 2 sticks. They're just now burning to make my food.
Okay, and
Aha, Saka.
we'll keep that.
Okay.
Okay.
So now that we have iron, we'll be able to get into a bit more fun stuff, though considering that we have no time-space continuum warping abilities right now, creepers are not going to be fun.
Yeah, it will be an interesting challenge to get around that. I think
Yeah.
what we'll have to do is get aggressive with our plans to escalate the time-space warping, because we want that for a variety of reasons. We want that not just because it's good for you
Time-space
know
warping.
time-space controls and related things, but also because we want magic, and cotton or wool is actually integral to magic.
I had a bit
Uh,
of string. You might have been able to pick that up.
if you had it, I got it because I got a big pile of string. I got like 12 of them.
Okay, so sounds about right.
And we
Okay,
need
so our blueberry bushes are starting to grow, though not at a fast rate. I'm taking the ones that you had and spreading them around the area.
sure thing.
We got a
I'm just
few of them that are now a singular bush. The unfortunate thing about blueberries, though, is that they add no saturation whatsoever.
really.
Yeah, from what I've experienced, I didn't see any sort of saturation.
Wow, that sucks. That's terrible food.
Yeah, you'd think that with all the blueberry hype in the real world that it'd be some sort of familiarity, but no. And I am out of wood. Great. Okay, so I think I'm going to hold it here for a bit, YouTube, before we get a bit more settled down and maybe not die as much. Okay, we're back, and let's see if I can remove that arrow. Sorry, it's stuck in there.
Well,
Oh, look, I removed it. Hooray!
wow, you are a qualified surgeon.
Yeah, and it only costs $9.99.95.
Yikes. Um,
Hey, I didn't say I was a cheap surgeon. If
you
I
didn't say you would charge at all. Oh wait, that's not going to work at all, is it? You know what? I got to tell you that I'm reporting you to the BBB. You are definitely not getting away with this.
Sorry, I'm out of jurisdictions. Nothing I can do for you.
Dang it.
Mind
Okay.
passing some iron, I can start cooking it up.
Sure. I have like 23. So, well, actually, this is not a bad time to start talking about what we can do with the other stuff. So, one of the things that metallurgy adds is very, very early ore doubling machines, and I'm going to make some right now. Well, if I have enough charcoal or enough cobble, I will. Unfortunately, I had to ditch a lot on the way home. I'm going to dig some cobble, and I'll do it. But basically, with just cobble and sticks, we can, through machines, somehow double our ores. We have basically a coal-powered pulverizer. And
Now,
there's
is
actually
it
a
coal
whole
specifically, or is it charcoal as well?
any fuel will work. The efficiency is very much gated on the tier of it. So so as you upgrade the machines, they become both faster and more efficient. But they'll never, even at the most efficient, they can be even faster than the thermal expansion machines, which are kind of fixed in the size or fixed in rate. But that doesn't matter because they always have that coal burning action that we've seen, where
It
they
doesn't save the fuel.
yeah, exactly. And so that's sort of like the end all of the problem, right? You can't get around the fact that that sucks. So you just have to accept that that's a feature of the machine, and you will always be terrible.
Well,
You have one more cobble? I need one more cobble.
yeah, I got some 5 pieces right here.
Okay, where are you?
Normal cobble or any?
Really, I think any will do.
I'll just make some normal cobble. 4 pieces.
Fantastic.
Here you go.
That'll stack. All right, so I'm going to make the first of these machines. As I recall, it's cobble around the outside, sticks at the corners, and then a furnace in the middle. Oh, did I get that backwards?
I can't help you, seeing as I can't tell what you're doing.
Oh, there we go.
It's
Stone
very
Crusher. Check it out. Ta-da! So this guy's cool. He looks cool too. Let's put him right there. So if you want to toss some of your fuel in there.
Where are ya? Okay, I might be lagging a bit and can't see you. And we are back a bit. Thankfully, it has not been as horrible as I thought. So here we go with the Stone Crusher. He has decided to add some lovely wood. Not the most efficient fuel source, I would dare say. So we got some charcoal instead, and I believe the rate is 1 charcoal per 1 piece of ore.
Yeah, it's actually a little bit less than that even.
Hmm.
But I mean, beggars can't be choosers in terms of ore doubling.
Well, it's pretty much a 1-to-1 ratio in that you have to mine either the iron ore or the wood slash the coal ore.
Yeah, so I don't think it's so bad overall to have that.
Maybe you can look at this and see if it's spreading or not, because I'm not too happy about it.
Well, is there a hole in the water beneath it?
Let's see. No, doesn't look like it. However, I thought I saw water disappearing earlier, and no, can't have been. Ah, yeah, there's
Oh
one.
yeah.
Yeah, there's water disappearing and refilling. So they might start
Okay,
growing.
well, I'm on it.
Okay, so let's get this little piece back.
I
And okay, so our food's
well, I'll be
not
right back.
doing
I,
too
I
well.
hit one of these fun. I hit one of these fun little errors where NEI decides to bug out.
Okay. Okay, so what we're going to do while he is doing that is explore a bit more, since frankly we haven't really expanded our horizons too much. Oh, look, bones! I got a bone and I picked it up, yay! And it looks like we are on a nice little peninsula, though. So not too much to explore in this direction, is there? There is that fantasy metal, which we still can't pick up, though we can
Yeah,
get
it's a little
it.
limited on the side.
Yeah, it is. So we will have to explore in the other direction if we were to want to go for anything else. That being said, there is a taiga biome over to our northeast, so we can probably go there if we were itching for cold weather.
I think there's some animals I saw over there.
Really? What types? The fancy blue
Too.
ones, or hmm. Okay, so
Yeah, I think I saw some cows and sheep over there.
maybe we can once we are a bit more geared up. Okay, I might be lagging a bit, or it's the server. Huh. Are you the server that's lagging? Apparently
Server's
not. Hmm.
probably okay.
Okay. We'll be back when we sort this out.
Yeah,
And then
I
there's
think it's
Kirin.
you because
I don't know, maybe it's... Yeah, it might be me. I'm going to have to
yeah.
get on that to figure out what the problem is. But, okay, so maybe we should... Now, is corn a constant crop in the fact that it reseeds or something? I'm going to try this bone meal on corn. And is this corn a 2-block one or just a 1?
I'm not sure actually about that corn. It's a good question.
Looks like it's a 1-block because now it's floured. That being said, do you have any more bone meal?
I don't.
Hmm.
And I'm just flying around. There's actually the reason that those rifts were networking is because the ocean is covered in them, and you can't see them.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, you can't see them in front of water.
Still can't see them. Imagine that. Okay, so that is a bit of a problem. Okay, so
Okay,
now
I'm
we are
done
going
cheat
to...
moding.
Really? Yeah. Unless you're Jesus, I doubt you should be able to walk on water like that. Is there something you should be telling us with your fancy
You having fun
beard?
over there?
Yes, I am.
Uh,
Okay.
well, I have this technique. I have some techniques. Right. So, how are we doing on this cotton over here? So you're out of bone meal?
Yes, but I just put some coal in the furnace for our copper, so we're gonna get at least 8 pieces of lovely copper for the price of 4. Pressure plate, work. Okay, there. Hey, you're cheating. You're cheating again.
I am.
Okay,
How can you
so
tell?
this one was the one
What do
I
you
was
know?
trying to grow.
Sorry, I was just making sure that that wasn't the thing that killed me before.
Okay, is this the maximum size one?
I'm not sure what you mean by maximum size one.
This corn right here.
Oh no no no. Oh, actually, that's not corn. That's or is it corn? No, I think that's cotton, isn't it?
Oh, it might be cotton. Let me break
Yeah.
it. And we got only cotton seed, so it wasn't at the
Yeah, we
maximum
got some cotton.
size.
Now watch out, there's a
Okay.
zombie right behind you.
Right behind me, right in front of me, you're talking about. Come on. What are you talking about? And
Oh,
there is a bit of a lag, though. I am going to attribute that to me being too awesome and wanting to handicap myself. So,
there.
let's see. We're on a bit of a different access point, though. I am getting only a slight bit of, I think, connection lag, though I think that won't be too much of a problem. Assuming that I don't face rugged zombies, which could be a bit of a problem.
Well, they are. They. So you're saying like if I become a zombie with my rugged beard?
Yeah, something similar to that. So let's start cooking up our iron now that we got that, and our lag is settling down a bit, though we are close to the end of this lovely, lovely rugged, let's stop using the word rugged, shall we,
I
episode.
refuse.
You
Okay.
refuse?
I refuse.
Uh-huh.
I love the word rugged, and I'm going to use it all the time.
Well, I think we have a problem then.
Hmm.
Okay, so let's first make our next serious Tinker's Construct tool, which I think he has started to use anyways. Now, let's see, we got tool binding, pickaxe head, and tool rod patterns. That being said, I believe you must have made a pickaxe, correct?
I made a pickaxe and I made a mattock. I think mattocks are amazing.
Oh,
Just want to put that out there.
okay, I see. I see.
They're not
Now
the
that you have
matlock.
your completely unbiased opinion.
Not Matlock, by the way, not the old show. We're talking mattock.
Uh-huh. Okay, let's put those back in the pattern chest. Let's put those in the pattern chest. And I'm going to make a tool, but also a weapon as well. So first I'm going to make the tool. We'll make our lovely little pickaxe, but we're also going to want to make something a little more kickaxe as well. So we'll make a rod and a tool binding. So here we go. Got our tool iron binding, and if we put them into here, got our iron rod, our binding, and our iron pickaxe head, and we get a nice little reinforced one iron pickaxe with 325 durability. Think this will be a bit better, and it's a nice lovely custom texture, I must say.
Yeah, the Tinker's Construct tools are super cool.
Yeah. Another thing I want to make is, would you go for a long sword or a rapier?
Sort of depends on the action you like. Have you experienced these tools yet?
Not too much, no.
They're fun. The rapier lets you do this little hop step back. The the longsword? Yeah, I think lets you. Oh boy, there's a really scary zombie outside.
What type of
Uh,
zombie?
he can operate buttons. He can
What?
operate buttons. Okay, I could use your help because he's armored.
I
That's why.
I don't have a weapon crafted yet. I'm gonna go with the rapier.
Yeah, so the rapier lets you do this little hop back. The longsword lets you scream forward and like just challenge and kill people. It's actually kind of an amazing weapon. Very fun.
And let's see, how do you perform the special ability of the rapier?
Right click, you should just hop right back.
Okay, so you're not able to guard, so that's going to be something different. Okay, so we're going to need to, not the pattern builder there, let's put those back, and we're only going to need two different things. I'm going to put that there as well. So we need to have a blade, sword blade, and not the wide guard, but the lovely cross pattern, I think it is, right? And
Yes.
just because I'm going to also put the hand guard as well, since we're going to need that as well. I think we had a bit more iron as well, so that button isn't as safe as we planned it to be.
It's possible that I stepped on that pressure plate. There isn't a ton of room in there, but it certainly looked like he walked over to the button and then picked it up. Yeah,
So you're saying you fail, right?
it's possible I failed. It's not impossible.
Okay, I see how it is. Okay, so sword blade pattern first gets our iron sword blade, but then we're
By the
also
way,
going to want our crossbar and our, what was it? A tool rod,
yeah.
right?
Make sure, by the way, to use the chunks, the partial pieces to save on materials.
Yep, got that, got that. Now let's assemble our rapier and see how good this is. Okay, 2 hearts of damage. We got some modifiers stuff, which you might be able to explain a bit better.
Oh yeah, so each one of the tools has different modifiers based off of the stuff you add to it. So those modifiers are basically they are sort of like enchants, but they're more mechanical. For example, on pickaxes, redstone makes things go faster, and lapis increases your rate of fortune. It's a lot slower, but doesn't require any other technology than just the basic stuff. Ah, I thought you were hitting me. I never know. No, no, I don't want to. I don't want to know how. You're not going to test the sword on me.
Aw, that's so fun though.
There are monsters trampling our damn
Oh
garden.
gosh, there is a slime.
Test out that new rapier. Let's look.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
whoa,
Okay,
whoa! Look at you go. So
They
yeah,
are
use that hop back.
harder
Work it.
with the lag. Now it
Ah,
seems, yeah, that was a little something that I like to call badass.
a Kirin drop.
Okay, so that's all the time we have for this episode of our server play. If you like what you see, don't forget to rate, comment, and run away from the skeletons as fast as you can. Wave time
We'll
here,
live.
signing off, leaving Kirin to die once again. Have a wonderful day.